was a warm welcome home for Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune as her statue was paraded through Daytona Beach on its way to going on display here in Central Florida. A police escort brought the marble masterpiece right down Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune Boulevard and through the campus of DCU. Its final destination right here at the Daytona Beach News Journal Center.
As soon as that big rig pulled in, the process of unloading the precious cargo began. Now, it took crews 10 hours to unload, uncrate, place, and perfect Dr. Bethune's stunning likeness. At one point, even repositioning it based on feedback from master sculptor Nilda Comas. And then the moment 3.5 years in the making, the unveiling of Mother Mary. Now, for 2 months, Dr. Bethune's tribute stood right here in Daytona Beach for the public to marvel at.
And thousands did, making the trip from across Florida and some across the country to bask in history. Michelle Imparato found out what the experience meant to them.
I just got emotional, especially looking in her eyes, and I could see her strength and her kindness.
I can't even put it into words. It's more of a feeling.
My first thought was I was blown away.
Only something truly special, someone truly special, can elicit such emotion. And she was a trailblazer, civil rights pioneer, a champion for education for all Black people. Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune was so much to so many.
She's like my legacy. My entire family went to Bethune-Cookman University.
I'm living proof of what she's speaking, of what she taught. So I'm just excited to be here.
Oh my God, I mean, she's peering into your soul and you're standing there saying, I feel as though I've done well. We should take a picture.
Admirers from near and far came to the Daytona Beach News Journal Center to see up close the marble statue in Dr. Bethune's likeness, made to stand tall and represent Florida in Statuary Hall in Washington, D.C.
It's big, and it's someone who looks like me as a Black woman.
The significance of this moment in time of a Black woman, the first to be chosen to represent a state, isn't lost on those who took in the exhibit. A powerful statement that Dr. Bethune's tireless work made a lasting impact and that her legacy lives on.
It's not only for Black people, but for white people to understand the struggle. And I think part of the problems that we have today is because of the lack of knowledge and also the lack of empathy for what people have gone through.
It keeps it alive. It keeps it alive. Even the work that she did back then and the fact that it's still so relevant today. And that's right, it's a negative and a positive, because you would think we would be so much further along today, so many years later. But the positive of it is that it makes us remember that the journey continues. The message continues. There's still a lot of work to be done.
And because the fight against racial injustice does continue today,
I put that she was the first African-American woman to represent the state.
A new generation in Volusia County is now learning about Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune more than ever before.
I think it's really an honor to be able to see this before it goes up to DC.
Students throughout the district took part in interactive field trips to Dr. Bethune's exhibit.
The pair would educate Black children in South Carolina and Georgia before moving to Florida.
Most of them initially only knew of her name, but after reading the literature, hearing the story of her life, and seeing her towering statue, they walked away with a better understanding of Dr. Bethune's influence.
I definitely feel like very inspired. It just shows like anybody can do something. When she was super little, she was inspired to be educated, and now she helped educate many different people.
Very, very cool, very interesting, just to see everything, and especially the heart in her neck.
The marble statue was only in Daytona Beach for a few months, but it sparked meaningful conversations about equality and representation.
She's the first African-American woman to go there, and it made me really happy, because the more representation that we get, the more
we can get in life without being discriminated against.
What the students learned here will last. Volusia County is working with the state of Florida to create a new curriculum about Dr. Bethune for all Florida students.
We have plans to develop an elementary, middle, and high school curriculum based around Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune and the statue project. And that way, it'll be available to our students at all 3 grade levels so that they really do have a greater understanding of the impact that she had.
A fitting and possibly overdue tribute to a woman who started her lifetime of work through education. It's been said Dr. Bethune hasn't been given her proper place in history. Now, nearly 70 years after her death, her statue is seen as unifying and historic, a tribute to begin to finally give her the recognition she deserves.
I just think it will inspire all young girls, everyone who sees it. I'm just so proud, so happy.
She's amazing. She's amazing, still affecting people to this day.
I stood under the statue and I looked in her eyes and she was looking directly at me. And I was hoping that she was saying, well done, because you want her to be proud of us.
May I thank you, my friends. This is a very moving moment for me.
Next, a moment years, but truly decades in the making. Come along on the final leg of this incredible journey as Dr. Mary McLeod Bethune ascends to her place of honor in the U.S. Capitol. When Chronicle continues.